press that one, not that one. Oh, it's probably buggered it up now. Do it all over again. Right, I'm in Orwell in South Cambridgeshire, and these chalk pits dug out over the centuries. It's very chalky in this area. Orwell, it's Orwell. It's a beautiful village, and I'm going to walk over to the churchyard in a minute. There's a lovely view from up here on the hill. There was quite a walk to get up here. But this landscape's amazing, the way it's been cut out of the... And there's a beacon here as well, up on the hill. All around you can see this actual soil is full of chalk. You can see over in the distance, it's in the hill. The colour of the soil is very... When it's been ploughed, it comes up very white. Yeah. I'm only using my Samsung iPhone to record this. Hopefully I'll get a decent camera. I don't know what they use these days, if it's a camcorder or if it's a GoPro is another type of... Oh, there's just like a cave over there. Inside, wow. I mean, the landscape around here in Cambridge is very flat generally, but if you look over there that way, which is over to the east or southeast, it's Hertfordshire and it's much more hilly, and there's some nice countryside over that way as you head over towards Saffron Walden and the direction towards Hertford. Yeah, this is what it's called, Orwell Clunch Pit. It says here it could date back to the 13th century and was used for building, particularly the walls of local houses and probably parts of the village. Village church. It also provided the lime needed from water to improve the parish fields. There's a map of the pit. And we get lots of interesting flowers and grasses. Scabious, wild carrot, horseshoe vetch, kidney vetch, butterflies. I think this gate here might lead actually a footpath going down to the church, but I'd like to be able to bring my metal detector up here, but that's the problem. You need permissions with these. Oh, that's the church. Yeah, it does. Some sheep down there. Yes. That's me struggling along. Such a view from the view. Beautiful. I've never been up here before. Been through Orwell before in the car, but never stopped to have a look around. I'll see you in a minute in the churchyard. And there's the cattle. I mean sheep. Horns. I'm not sure what breed they are. There's one brown one. Black sheep of the family. Oh. Pretty tame, not quite close to. Hello. Hello there. No, they'll decided not to let me too close to them. Right, here we are. We're just going to go into the churchyard. And there's the church. I'm not sure what this one's called. Perhaps the vicarage over there. There's an old gravestone that's virtually tumbling down a bit. It's right on the edge of a little incline. Strange to put graves right on slopes like that. There's one to Miriam Blanche Miller, only aged 34. That's one of the disturbing things about this. When you look at old gravestones going back perhaps 100 years or so, is how many people died at quite a young age. I suppose life was a lot harder in those days. That one's gone a bit wonky as well. It's typical Victorian, early 20th century headstone. There's the village school over there, just across the road. There's one that's covered in moss. Oh, it's a shade. Oh, that's unusual. Small. 3 in a row. Someone who's very important, I would have thought. Miller. 1859. So the amount of lichen on here. That's a good pollution indicator. Must be, the air's pretty good around here. It's covered in lichen and lichen. There's John Stevenson, 1878. And again, there's lichen on there. So I wonder if the church would be open here. Generally, the churches in this area, because it's quite a rural area, and there's not a lot of crime really, but quite often they're open in South Cambridgeshire. It's part of the village down there. These are, I think these are all sort of 100 years old or so, these ones. Nothing too spectacular yet. These tombstones are all fairly modest, aren't they, really? This nice design there. I'll just see if I can go in the church. Alright, let's see if the door's open. Come to the church. All welcome. So, now it's actually open now. There we go. And there's the font. And lovely organ there. Look at that. It's a typical small church of some of the smaller villages in this area. Not sure if it might be early Norman. But quite often they stood on the site of previous Saxon churches. It's a nice roof up there. That one's 1830. This one. Age 71. From Trinity College, Cambridge. John Henry Renouard. There's a Reverend. What's this one here? This James Law, Gentleman of Cambridge. Departed this life 1st day of March 1846, age 77. Also with Hannah, his wife, who died on the 5th day of May 1840, She was 77. It says, "Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord." Ah. This is a much older one, goes back to 1774. Reverend John Cole Batch, Rector of Orwell, Senior Fellow, Trinity College, Cambridge again. So a lot of the colleges in Cambridge owned a lot of land in this area, the farmland. That's all the vicars, rectors and vicars of this church, dating back to 1329. It's quite a long list. And as you can see, the earlier ones, you can't read them up there, they're all Norman names, like William D. Elham, U. D. Langton. There's a beautiful stained glass window. It looks fairly modern though. That's an old one, that one there. It's all in Latin though, can't read it. So is this one. Oh, we're having a look around the back of the churchyard. So I'll just see you out there. Right, so I'm back outside. Wandering around now to the back of the church again. Around the opposite end. There's a couple of nice ones. Oh. That's a big old lump of stone, that one there. 1929. There seems to be a lot of millers in this churchyard. That's William Newell. Oh, it's an unusual shape, this one. Not on this. I think the top end of the churchyard's the more modern graves. On this end, more Victorian. I don't know what happened to I suppose in the earlier days, people didn't really have gravestones. I suppose going back to I suppose a lot of the people in the area are very poor agricultural workers. So I don't suppose that. There's another miller. Just a basic wooden cross. So there we are. I think now I'll have a little wander back up the hill and go back and then go on to another village because it's a beautiful Saturday today. The sun's really shining. March the 30th. So it'll be April on Monday. This area they're very modern there. There's plenty. There's another view of the church. Yeah, all these look very modern up this end. 1975. Very well kept churchyard. Grass is all mown nicely. There we are. Right, I think I'll call that a day, this churchyard. So thanks for viewing, and I'll see you on the next video.